All right, good afternoon, everybody. We are live. This is 14/20, 2025 Tops Heritage. My chat says it's not working. I don't know if it is or not. So we'll see. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, cool. Anyhow, I'm going to reset the mic so it doesn't cut out while we're streaming. And then we'll get into it because this is going to be a long. This is going to be a long break that's just not the most exciting thing you've ever been a part of. But we might pull some really big hits. So I'm going to dig through a mountain of base to get there. But here it is, 2025 Tops Heritage. Brandon, what's up, brother? How are you, dude? Happy Friday. If you get to do that sort of thing. Yeah, gunner boxes. Gunner boxes coming at you. All right, here we go. Give me about 17 minutes. Rip through these packs. Exclusive base dark blue parallels and light blue sparkle variations. We don't have enough help in the store. I gotta have somebody out in the store is the problem. So we're too small to grow. We're too small to just hire a bunch of people. We don't make enough money to just bring in bodies. We have to bring in the right ones. Oh, these packs are better. They're better than high number. Oh, what a great day this is. High number packs are awful. Alright. We're in business, folks. Yeah, we got good packs today. Cooperative packs. Just a lot of them. A lot of them. Lots of blue sparkles though. So that's Kyle, check that Otani you bought yesterday, dude. There's 100 blue sparkles in every box. Sell that thing immediately. It does make it go a lot faster though. Alright folks, let's dig in, shall we? There's no topper. Is that why we have more of this stuff? Because there's no toppers? Here we go. Jung-Hoo Lee. Again, these are like paper backs? That's not foil front. That's like not a foil front. I don't know. Everything ships, of course. Zach Geloff. There's the dark blues. Things we're being told to look for. That's a chrome. The chromes don't really pop. At all. Benintendi. Base chrome off center. Helsley and Classe. We'll coin flip things at the end if we need to. St. Louis. Brandon, do you have Cleveland too? You do not, so I'll have to flip a coin for that later. Base ones, we'll just sort them out. Peralta, Shota. Flipped over Vladdy Jr. Is it a variation or something? 5-8. So it is a variation. And I don't know why. It has a different code, but there's nothing in the baseball this year that says anything different. There we go. Vladdy Jr. with a different... We gotta find his base card because this has a different code than Severino does. So we'll be investigating that throughout the case. If they flip everything over, though, that'll make it real easy. Jake Rogers. Sparkle. Max Scherzer. Trout. Aaron Nola. I don't know. We have Kevin Gausman, the blue chrome refractor to 150 for the Blue Jays. Jock Peterson broke out of an 0 for 40. Bruhan Chrome, Ozuna Sparkle. This is ridiculous. This is not Heritage anymore. Just scrap Heritage entirely. Call it something different. Because you've turned it into fucking Panini retail baseball. Where you have all this shiny, meaningless shit that isn't valuable and just looks different than the base cards. But they're not numbered. You got these sparkles just flying out. You got these dark blues just flying out. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. It's kind of how I'm feeling about what I'm seeing right now. The Dodgers, Jimmy to Jim, the Freddie relic. Just I don't get it. Like, these are all shiny, sparkly, non-numbered things are retail gimmicks, and now you're throwing them into a hobby box. Well, I'm not saying that. You're not listening to what I'm saying. How does this improve the product? I'm not saying it was ever good. Just saying what they're doing to it is just silly to me. Silly to me. Black border Kerry Carpenter will be a print run of 50. They're not numbered, but it's a heritage thing. Blake Snell. Our last little bit here in box one. It's just more for the set collectors to have to collect. We have refractors that aren't numbered. Like, that's wild. Chrome refractors are always numbered in Heritage. Heritage 25th anniversary. Look at this, like, matte foil Austin Wells card. Well, I don't know if you're, like, making a poke at me or not, but I'm like the most confrontational business owner you've ever met. We got a whole card shop. So if Topps is going to sell us a bunch of shit, we have to sell it so that we can buy the next shit. So it's not really if breakers will quit buying it sort of thing. It's in our terms of service with Topps, we have to buy 80% of everything they sell us. So it's just the facts of life about the hobby. It's not always the most fun thing to do, but the beauty of the hobby is there's something for everyone. And even though I don't necessarily like this set, the people that bought into it really do. So it is what it is. Then you have last week's tribute release, which is 5 times the price it should be because they made the cases smaller. I mean, no one forces us, but the fact that they deal with everyone direct, it's, if I don't, I know the other 700 stores are going to, so you might as well do it and figure it out. But Heritage is a place for autographs. The rare, elusive, real one autograph. Kyle, I pulled up blue Sparkle Otani in the first box. Is it worth $40? And dropping. I gotta go grab that, by the way. I got distracted. Somehow Kyle has acquired one of these in the shop already. So if you're looking to buy this particular card, not the one I'm holding, we have one for sale. Shiny, sparkly, non-numbered Otani. $35, he said. It's crazy. $35 card right there. Where else am I streaming? On Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call that. This stream is broadcasted to a website. That website sends it out everywhere else. But mostly just YouTube and Facebook. Believe it or not, I've been doing this so long. Facebook was like the place to be when I started. I don't even think Instagram was a thing. Or it was very relatively small. So then you have like the Instagram generation of card people. You have the Facebook people before that. You have the Breakers TV people before them. You have the eBay people before them. Then you move forward, you get the Instagram crowd. Then you get the TikTok crowd. Then you get the whatnot crowd. And it's everyone gets into the hobby from a different place. So then, because wherever someone comes from is what they understand the hobby to be, you know, and there's a lot to do with cards. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Everything shipped. You guys know the deal. Well, we got to get through a lot of sparkly blue dudes. Loperfido. We have a green George Kirby /99 for the Mariners. Nicky Lopez. DJ Hers, former Cubs prospect. Traded him for Jeimer Candelario and then didn't re-sign him. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics. Smart guy. Kyle said it's 35. You said that Otani's 35, Kyle? Yeah, Kyle says $35, smart guy. You just let me know, pal. Is it on the website, Kyle? Kyle says it's on the website. So if you want, you can buy it right on the website. You're not going to get hit with sales tax. So you probably will get shipping, but I'm not going to charge you shipping on it. But if you DM me, you're probably not going to get a response, to be quite honest with you. Julio Rodriguez. He's not in this fall. I see the little dot, but yeah, it's a variant for the Mariners. DM any of the business pages' social medias, and more likely than that, if it's something you need that we have, Just call the store. There's so many ways to get a hold of Underground. I'm telling everyone. I mean, I've been telling everyone. I have removed my personal profile away from the business. My personal Facebook profile is just not where I'm doing my business. I need a place on the internet to get away. Literally, I have people message me all the time. Hey, I just hit this card in someone else's fucking break. What do you think it's worth? Ask that fucking breaker. I don't give a shit what it's worth. I got nothing to do with that card, and I don't have free time to just hang out. Like, I don't even watch TV shows. I don't do shit. I work, I sleep, I go to the gym, and I'm involved with my kids. That's all I have time for. So, like, if it's got nothing to do with Underground, and we don't talk like friends, and you're just using me as a resource, I'm sorry, I don't have free time to donate information. That's one of my biggest things that just irks the hell out of me. And this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But asking me about a card that you got from doing business with someone else is just not... Ask them. Ask them. And if they don't know or you don't trust their opinion, why are you doing business with them? Don't come ask me because you trust my opinion and we didn't do business together. It's not what it is. Now, if we're doing business together, I'm here to help you out the best I can. But I get a lot of messages. A lot of messages about that. Betting too, but I took that over to Twitter, so I don't mind. You can message me on Twitter about my bets. Because that's stuff I share publicly. Greg Jones. But again, that's got nothing to do with the hobby. That's what I do if I have some free time. Jackson Holiday and Goldie. I saw someone post in a Cubs group. They thought that was Rizzo. I laughed. But we're going to have a lot of sleeved cards here in Heritage this year. Iglesias. Duke Ellis. Paul Skeens with the blue border. Probably top load. It's probably surprising how much this card's worth. Fun fact today, smart guy. The only bet I made was Bryce Harper did not get a hit today at plus 170. Hey, there's a topper. It was in a pack though, huh? There's a buyback. Rich Hinton for the White Sox. So no topper, but those were historically toppers, so it looks like they're in the packs now. '25th anniversary Acuna card. Adolis Garcia. Brooks Baldwin. 2 boxes, 2 relics. I was hoping we'd get autos like how they were coming out of high number. High number packs were tough, but the autos were popping. That's got to be an expensive ticket this weekend. Kyle Griffiths, 5 $1 bets for $1.5 million each. That's insane. I have one $50 bet out. one leg $50 bet. It's one thing. Price to get 4 or 5 plate appearances. I mean, do 2-game sweeps really count though? I don't really count 2-game sweeps, but I'll take it. I'll take whatever we can get. Cubs' April schedule's been brutal. They're leading the league in runs scored, which is something I never saw coming. The bullpen's atrocious, which is something we saw coming. The Cubs are like absolute can't-miss baseball right now, whether you're a fan or not. Quite literally anything can happen in a game. You have a 2-1 game, or you can have 15-13. Flip a coin, who wins? It's been something so far here in April. Then the Cubs are going to start playing the Pirates and the NL Central teams and start losing, and I'm going to have a heart attack. Cubs are on in an hour. Cubs Phillies start at 1:20 Central Time. 20 players did not get a hit. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's 20 players every day that don't get a hit. Just gotta pick the right ones. Right, our division sucks. That's exactly what I'm saying. So when the Cubs start playing divisional opponents, they better win, because they've been out playing the NL West, giving them their only losses. Other than that, the NL West is like a juggernaut. Bunch. They've already played like 7 games, right? They played the 2 in Japan, the 2 in Wrigley, and then the 3 in LA. And they won 2 out of 3. They lost both in Japan. They won both at home, and then they won 2 out of 3 in LA. So the Cubs are up, what, 4-3 right now, which is great. That's a 7-game series. So that's a good feeling. The problem is that's April, and when you'll need to do that again in October, it'll be a completely different ball club. So, you know. Jonaheim, we're into box 3. We're looking for ink. Big ink. There are chrome autos in this. There's not a ton, but they're in here. Quintana base chrome. Tanner Houck with the double number. The 1970, 1776. I saw one of these pictured. It's a card numbered 46 out of 200. And then it's got the 1770, 1976. This is some sort of bicentennial thing with the 200 numbering. Something like that. You add 46 to 1776, you get, you know, 1822 maybe. So this is the 1822 out of 1976 card. It's confusing, but Red Sox, there you go. Cubs should win the division. I mean, you got the Brewers, of course. The Brewers are boring, but they get it done. The Brewers are like a textbook style of team. Like, it's nothing fun, but they're academic and they get it done. So you always got to be worried about them. Pirates, you guys just have no offense. You know, I don't even know how much pitching depth you have. You have Skeens and you have a couple players, but you know, you got Canario from us now, which I hope he hits 330 bombs for you guys. But you know, there's not a lot going on in Pittsburgh. Cincinnati doesn't have a lot going on. They got a few pieces, but not many. The Cardinals are just in disarray, I think. Mookie Betts. Fans aren't showing up. The ownership's crying poverty. I mean, there's a lot of issues in St. Louis. Shavili. Money Mike. Literally everything I'm putting in the sleeve pile is just unnumbered stuff. This is very unlike anything you've ever seen out of Heritage before. Paul Skeens insert. Hurston Waldrop. Assad. We have a Chrome DeGrom with a Garrett Cole right behind that. Corbin Del Castillo. Mookie. Refractor again, not numbered. And our third relic, it's Justin Verlander. Relic for the Astros. Kevin Gausman. Aaron Schunk. Brown Doyle. We have Noel for the Guardians. Justin Steele's done for the year. That's a big blow. And we've kept playing, so you got to love that. What do we have here? The 76. Harrison Bader, 60 out of 76 for the Mets. Pretty cool. This is a cool parallel. You know, I always hate new parallels, but when they fit the particular product like this one, very cool. Harrison Bader to 76. I do like that. So as much as I've said bad things, I want to highlight that I've actually said a good thing too. So it's not all trash talk. Michaelis for the Cardinals. Joe Ryan for the Twins. And that will conclude matters here in box 3. Take a moment to get our sleeves. I'm actually going to put these in a separate 2-row. Yeah, I do have another 2-row in here. Keep our sleeves separate. I don't know how much we're going to get really close to filling the 4-row up just with the base cards. Nolan only wanted to go to a certain few places, I think, isn't it? Cruz is good. I liked him, obviously, outside of the stupid ankle injury last year. Cruz is good. How's Hayes doing? Is he doing anything at all? Is he still alive? You guys got Jared Jones still? Is he still throwing heat? I can't believe Pirates fans exist with your owner. With the worst owner ever. I mean, at least top 3. You got Nutting, Reinsdorf, the Rockies guy. There's a few owners that, like, if I was a fan of that team growing up, like, who I am now as like a business owner, I could not support those ball clubs. And I have a hard time with the Cubs sometimes, the way they do things. Because of who they are and the resources they have, they should do more. But once the Ricketts wanted to start buying soccer teams, kind of knew where their priorities were at. I mean, they should. There's a picture of Bob Nutting like a year or 2 ago with a fan at like a meet and greet, and it's actually a video clip. It's not just a picture. Like the dude walks up and he's got like a jacket on, but it's not buttoned up. And then when he goes to take the picture, he like opens it up, and it says "Sell the team, Bob," some shit like that. Bob like doesn't know what to do. He just like smiles and takes a picture. It's pretty funny. All right, box number 4. Is there going to be an autograph in here today, or are we just going to get sparkly cards? 2025 top sparkly cards. Brought to you by Shane Sparkly Bieber. It's not Justin, it's Shane, but it's extra sparkly. Randy. A Rose Arena with the blue border card exclusive to the hobby box. Class A Chrome Chapman Sparkly Dude. This is how we're supposed to talk to you guys the whole time. Like, super happy about these guys. Hey, look, Drew Thorpe, rookie blue board. My goodness. That's sharp. Just crisp. Chris Bassett. I heard he recently added more strikeouts to his season totals. Black Chrome, it's Raisel Iglesias. 21 out of 76. For the Braves, Mr. Barber. There you go, sir. The big unit for the Diamondbacks. Chorizo. Sparkly guy. Griffin Conine. Smells like someone's grilling burgers. It's like noon too, so it could be burger grilling time. Could be the restaurant next door for getting the good wind flow. Joe Adele. Yeah, but they're goofy this year though. Like the base chromes are a base, but like the refractors aren't numbered, and they've always been numbered. So like, there's just my assumption is there's just a ton of chrome, and then you have these blue sparkles. So I don't really know, but it's definitely different. It's not like a subtle change to Heritage. It's pretty deliberately obvious, in your face type of change. We do have some gold chrome coming up though. That could be fun here in a minute. And Will Wagner. We get an autograph. That'd be pretty sweet, dude. Wagner for the Blue Jays will get us on the board in the autograph department. Jimmy the Gem, congrats, brother. The Pasquatch, the blue border there. Brewers, Padres, Dodgers. All three different people. We have to randomize that at the end. Turner, Butler, Tovar, Jack Flaherty. Gold, what is it? It's Tyler Gentry to 50. Gold rookie refractor for the Royals. Mr. Root, congrats. He's a Royals guy. 46 out of 50 on the Gentry refractor. Correa refractor in behind that. Darvish Sparkle. Peralta base with Paredes. Herrera base chrome. Seiya. Suzuki for the Cubs. And Victor Robles. So we're through 4. 8 left to go still. Not an Orioles guy, so it doesn't bother me one bit, but yeah, they've been struggling. We've been betting on the White Sox to lose every day, except for the days when we have a feeling, and we bet on the White Sox to win yesterday. So the White Sox are kind of the everyday team I follow outside of the Cubs, because they're just so bad. So like yesterday, they're matched up against the Twins, and the AL Central's not that great, and Chris Paddock's been really awful, and the weather was bad, and we're like, you know what, they might just get a lead and, you know, get out of town on getaway day, and sure did. They called the game after 7 innings, 3-0. They're like plus 270 or something yesterday. But I haven't looked at anything about today. It's been busy. I had like 10 new SKUs I had to get in our computer system before we opened. I had new breaks I had to price. I had the under for yesterday. Just voided bets. Oh, I actually hit a 4-legger on betting guys to not get a hit, and one of the dudes got voided, and it went from a 3 to, or I'm sorry, it went from like a 3,200 bet to a 1,000, and then that guy, it was a Royals dude yesterday, he ended up not getting a hit, so it would have cashed. Like, oh man, that stinks. But it is what it is. I had the Sox lose. See, that's exactly it, dude. We did the opposite. We did a 4-legger with them actually winning, and then a bum got a hit that we didn't think was going to get a hit. Hey Juan, have you been coming to the store to pick up, or do you want us to ship your stuff? I know you've come in and talked to Kyle once or twice, but I'll be honest, brother. If you walked in my store, I would not know who you are. So next time you're in here, hopefully I'm here so I can introduce myself. Or maybe we have met and I just, you know, I don't know. But I know the one time you wanted us to keep them. No, that's fine. I'm just, I didn't know if you always want to pick them up, if you want us to ship them sometimes. There's no rush on our end. I just wanted to make sure that we're doing what you want. Because at the end of the day, dude, this is your stuff. However you want it, we can make that happen. Alright, guys, here we go. Box number 5. Keep this thing going. DeZenzo, quietly having a good year for the Astros. I think he's over 300 if you're a Houston fan. Giancarlo Stanton. Cronenworth with the Cronenworth, you know. Resigns rookie. Barrios. Yeah, for sure, dude. Okay, then that's fine. We'll hold you for pickup unless you ever explicitly tell us different. It's never a big thing. You always be like, hey, dude, I'm not going to get out there, whatever. Throw them in the mail, whatever. Not an issue at all, dude. I just won't concern myself with it anymore, that's all. One less thing to worry about. Like, alright, cool. I talked to Juan. He says he's cool with him being here. That's how my brain works. George Brett. Bradley Blaylock. Refractor. Nolan Jones. Oh, here's another one of those goofy. Oh, it's James Wood, too. And a red ink Rhett Loader. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it is numbered. Alright. Time out. First things first, we got 2 really good cards here. James Wood, who's probably better than Dylan Cruz, with the 32 out of 200 for Washington. And then rookie red ink auto Rhett Loader for the Reds. Chip, there you go, brother. It is numbered 16 out of 76 on the back there. It's hard to see. There we go. Visited your store the other day. My girlfriend and I drove from Orland Park. What'd you think? Thanks for coming out. Red ink auto. We love that. Hopefully we can get another one or two before we get out of here. Teoscar. Usai Kikuchi, Miguel Amaya. Kutch. Mike Trout. Love it. TJ Friedel. Heard you'd love breaking. It's, you know, it's my thing. Pav, you want to come break Heritage, dude? Hire Pav to come break Heritage. All your Allen and Gitter boxes. Oh, they're gone now. Right on, man. Some tobacco case. Oh, yeah, not everyone has those tobaccos. That's why we keep those around. Through the years, Mookie Betts. Yeah, I probably wasn't here. I don't remember that at all. I got a lot going on, though. Softball and being a business owner and having to do this stuff and my kids' softball and all kind of stuff. I'm all over the place. Ooh, beautiful blue Garrett Cole refractor to 150. Yeah, we're running out of draft, too. This year's draft's been, like, sneaky good. I think they overpriced it out of the gate, which was good because then it didn't really drop off. And now, like, Caglianone's been a stud. So I think long-term that set's going to go up. Spencer Steer for the Reds. I think he, like, a week or two ago, Caglianone smacked one 121 miles an hour. So, like, the fourth person to ever do that since they've had StatCast, so, oh boy. Willie Castro for the Twins. Grant Holmes. And that's it for box number 5. We move to the halfway point here. 25 Heritage. I know the Cubs drafted Cam Smith, traded him to Houston to get Tucker, and then I haven't checked on Cam Smith lately, but he made the Astros opening day roster. The guy the Cubs were talking about, Matt Shaw, to be the third baseman. He was injured during spring training. Said they were going to give him a look, and they just gave him the job. They signed Justin Turner, which they should have never done. Ugh. But yeah, I'm right there with you. We gave away a great draft pick in Cam Smith. Better get a deal done with Tucker. It's like the Cubs have gone pitching years previous, like Cade Horton the year before. And get your opinion on a comp from 25 Tribute. I mean, is there a comp, or are you like asking me for a price? You're asking me like 3 different questions with one question. What do you want to know? I might know. Or I might not know. Bum bum bum. Some Heritage bits. Box 6 coming at you live. No comp. It's a 101 Drew Thorpe base card. Probably knee-jerk reaction less than $100. It's Drew Thorpe. Yankees prospect, traded to the White Sox. Who cares? He's a pitcher. Like, not to be a Debbie Downer, but what do we even know about Drew Thorpe? Has any of his 101 sold from like Series 1? Drew Thorpe. He's 24. That's not good. 5.48 ERA last year. Not good. Did I mention he's 24 already? A lot of not goods shaping into this. Is he even playing this year? Where's he at? Is he hurt? And he's not playing right now? Extra not good. Where's the information on this guy? Where is he? He won some minor league awards. Oh, he had Tommy John surgery in March? Oh, he's screwed. Yeah, so that's, I mean, sorry, he's 24. He's already got bad big league experience in terms of numbers. Blew his elbow out, so he's going to be out for a year before he comes back. So now he's got to make adjustments at the big league level and come back from injury at the same time. And he's going to be 25 when he starts doing that. That card's not worth a whole lot, in my opinion. I would get as much as you can for it while you can. Kyle Gibson to 50. Crazy soft throw. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know much about Drew Thorpe. I just know the Yankees drafted him. And I think he was a first rounder, but clearly he was a college guy because he's already old. Now he blew his arm out. It's not good. Austin Riley for the Braves. Like I pulled a 101 autograph of the dude from the Rangers that's not in the big leagues anymore. Evan Carter. I pulled a 101 auto of Evan Carter. Same thing. It's probably $100. It's a beautiful card. It's just there's no market for certain people. And once you hit the big leagues, that's when your prospect hype goes away. So if you don't hit the ground running in the big leagues, your value tanks and it's hard to recover. Like look at like Austin Riley. Like the guy's pretty good. His prospect stuff doesn't sell. but picture-wise, it would be even harder to find a picture comparison. Paul Skeens is the only outlier as far as like incredibly high picture sales. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just my input, so don't take my word as the Bible or anything. I'm not sitting here looking at data and stuff. Like, we're reactive. People bring us stuff, we look it up, and we analyze data and sales and how often things sell, and we make opinions from there. Corbin, a little bit of a variation there. So I always tell like certain people, especially people that come to us to sell, like, we're gonna give you a number based on what we think we're gonna sell it for, and then a lot of people like to tell us that they can sell it for more. And if that's the case, like, sell the card yourself. Like, this is gonna sound however it sounds, but like, people walk the cards in to sell them to us, and we're the professionals at selling cards. And if you think you're gonna do more than what we think we're gonna do, then that means you probably think you're better at this than we are. And at that case, like, go do it, because I'll be happy for you if you can get more money than we think we're gonna get. But we have to be honest. Like, we have to be honest with ourselves, because we're handing out cash. We don't even pay tops or any of our suppliers with cash. All that stuff runs on credit. So, like, to hand out cash to people that walk in the store, we need to know that we can sell that shit and get the money back. It's just a fact of the matter on how it works here. Beautiful. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Yep. I mean, that's it. Cash is the most important resource, and we pay real strong compared to anywhere around here. But the more we do, the more we learn where we make mistakes and where things bite us in the butt, so to speak. Like this Ohtani Kyle bought. The sparkly Ohtani. I laughed as soon as I saw it. Like, it's not numbered. It's going to be 1,000 of those on eBay by tomorrow. Sorry, there's debris in this top loader. We don't like that. There we go. Dylan Dangler to 200 for the Tigers. But that's just probably one of my bigger things that, like, really gets me. Is people tell us, like, we're like, hey man, this is $100. Like, oh, I think you could get 125 for it. Okay. Go ahead and sell it. Why haven't you sold it for 125 yet? Or people bring us cards in and they're like, yeah, I have it on eBay right now. Where do you think we're going to put it? On eBay. But the difference is we're going to put a number on it where people actually want to buy it and not just look at it because you think you're going to get everything in the world for it. Hobbyists aren't very real with themselves a lot of times. And the ones that are really good at flipping cards and keeping their hobby money liquid for themselves to continue to enjoy the hobby however they want. I know some people that literally, they sell almost everything they get. And they keep it going, and they know how to do it, and they've just been doing it a long time. And, like, they only do it on the weekends, or, you know, they might only set up at a card show on the weekends or whatever, but that's how they do it, and they know how to do it for what they do. That's what I try to tell everyone. Figure out what you like about the hobby, and figure out how you can make it work to your advantage. So you don't have to do everything. You don't even have to do, like, new things. There's a bazillion ways to have fun and sprinkle in a little money into the mix, or figure out a way to get money for the things you don't necessarily want to keep. Then there's other people that buy and they don't sell anything at all. Just straight collecting everything. The Dingler. You got it, dude. We move on to the second half of this one. Are there still hot boxes in Heritage this year? Like, are we still going to have a purple chrome box? Is that still a thing? Pache tanked. Oh, yeah, he didn't do very well. 2019 first rounder, Keone Cavaco of the Twins. He just signed in the Railcats League. So, he was a high school kid. I think he's only 22 or 23 now. He's already out of affiliated baseball. Just can't hit from what it looks like. So sometimes your picks just don't work out. The Railcats have the Indians 2018 first round pick on their roster. Ethan Hankins. I didn't get to see him pitch last year though. He signed late last year with them. But everyone that came in here said that was on the team last year said he's got a real arm. So the skill gap between the big leagues and all the other leagues just continue to get smaller and smaller as there's just more and more baseball available and training facilities available and people that want to do it. It's great. It's really great. You can go watch baseball just about anywhere nowadays and see it at a pretty high level. Brian Hayes. We have Julio. This was an Archives design not too long ago. 25th anniversary there. Blanco. I'll deal with this at the end too. Jeez, this is going to be annoying. Atlanta, Andy, Phillies, Chrissy, Cubs, or Kenny. Figure all that out at the end, of course. This is going to be a lot of figuring, I bet. Three-way cards stink because we can't flip a coin for them. I don't have a three-sided coin. I don't have a three-sided dice either. I'm going to have to hit up my TCG people, see if anybody's got one. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Chevili here. Noelvi Marte. Vladdy Jr. for the Blue Jays. Bat relic. Game used. Kirstad. And another numbered. It's Edgardo Henriquez to 200. Logan Gilbert with the blue. Luke Weaver Chrome. Max Fried Sparkle. Moreno for the Diamondbacks. Moniak Refractor. Lindor for the Mets and Darno. Only about half, Kenny. There hasn't been a whole lot in the Cubs lane. I'm going to sneeze, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Hurston Waldrop to 150. 149 out of 150. Torque. There's a coin flip. 3 ways, 2 ways. Thanks, dude. It's the big Stromboni. He's in town at 120. What a guy. Guys, if you're in town, go to the Cubs game this weekend. Cheer for the Cubs, but go support Matt Strom, big card guy. And we have Wyatt Langford with an image variation. Five to go. Well, he had 2 autos here, so we need some more. Need some more autos. There's the culprit. Jace Young for the Tigers. Paredes. Sandy Alcantara to 76, 28 out of 76 for the Marlins. Black Chrome Refractor. We got a Bobby Witt Rookie Heritage reprint thing. This is not a rookie card. This is his Archives reprint. Flaherty. Griffin Conine. Hammer and Hank. Austin Riley to 200 for the Braves. Henderson for Baltimore, the variation. Fitz, Lewis, and Albies. Matt McLean. Amador, Benintendi, Parker Meadows. Blue Alvarez. Andrew Abbott. Duran refractor. Danny Jansen refractor. We have Nolan Ryan with the nice foil. Lake Bachar. And a Kyle Tucker relic. So we are 2 for 8 on Heritage Autos. My goodness. Let's go. Lizardo. Lau, Mel Ott. I'm sorry, that's Joshua Lowe, not Brandon Lau. Polanco. Gustavo Campero. Base Chrome. And we are down to our last 4, 2/3 of the way through this one. Still got a little ways to go here. So we crossed the hour mark in this one. Like I said, a very long break for a very select few cards. There is obviously a lot more sleevable stuff in this edition. So your historical batch of base cards you're going to get from this, you're going to have a few more sleeves in them, things like that. But pretty par for the course unless these last 4 all have autographs. Tribute will get this taste right out of your mouth, though. The problem is it just costs a lot more money. But you're looking at 24 hits in that. Double the amount of hits in that one. We have a super thick hit in this one. So all the relics in high number are thick. If we're seeing what we're used to seeing, that should be numbered at minimum. At minimum, it's numbered, so we'll save that for the end of our box here. That pack was real thick. Let's pause them all for station identification and a word from our sponsors. My goodness. Alright, let's do it, folks. Here we go. This break is brought to you by you guys. If you don't fill it, we don't rip it. It's just how it goes around here. We have Bryce Harper. And a Corbin Carroll autograph to 200. Congratulations, Ryan. Very cool. Corbin Carroll, 47 out of 200 on the 25th anniversary autograph. Finally, some more ink. I was hoping we would see some more. And we have Corbin's putting all those sophomore doubts right behind, too. He is killing it this April. Good for him. I was a big fan of him. One of the few non-Cub rookies I bought, like, quantity of, for sure. Jordan Hicks. And he was a Rookie of the Year, got MVP votes. Like, the dude had a terrible first half last year, had a really much better second half. This Aaron Judge just flipped over, so we're going to go ahead and not forget about that. Chorio, Bellinger, Black Chrome, Luis Castillo for the Mariners, 50 out of 76. What about Hawaii? What are you talking about, Brad? Brian Wu? James Wood, anniversary foil. Brendan Donovan. Oh, we got that auto, and that's an extra hit, because we have this thick relic, too. So the Corbin Carroll auto is a bonus. Just for everyone's information. That doesn't happen very often. This card's messed up on the back. It just didn't get cut very good. I could feel it when I was shuffling through. Urseg and Cannon. We have a Willie Mays here. Station identification. Yeah, dude. Yeah. We're in Hawaii for sure. We'll go with that. Rizzo. Refractor. Suarez. Ralph Snyder. Bryce Miller. Robleski for the Dodgers. Zach Neto. Yankees, Dodgers, probably a coin flip on the blue here. Yep, sure is. Alright, let's see what the thickness is all about. Let's see what we have here. Meyer. Oh, game used. Mike Schmidt to 76. That's cool. Except the back centering is horrific. I mean, that's bad. Front centering's not great, but it's not as bad as the back of that is. Holy cow. Mike Schmidt, 63 out of 76. This is pretty cool for the Phillies. Game used bat. Brandon, there you go, bud. Three to go. like it. I like it. Juan, where you at, brother? No rain here. I thought it was supposed to today, though. It means it's coming. Weather. Oh, I got nothing. My hourly says nothing till 3. It all went away here. Maybe it's just going to stay west. Or push into the lake. St. John's getting crushed too. Nothing here. It's dry. Says chance of rain 90%, but there's nothing here. Oh yeah, there's huge storms over in Chicago. We're like a little bubble. It's all around us. Yeah, and it's breaking up when it hits the lake. Then all the nasty shit's gonna be south. That's what it looks like. Not a whole lot for us today. Cubs shut down Javier Assad, who re-aggravated his injury. That stinks. But we're in a good place right now, so shut him down now. Let him get rested, because we're gonna need him. Like, that's the conversation you gotta be having with Assad right now. Like, dude, take your time, get right, because when it's time to go, we're gonna need you to go. Oh, what's at the Aragon tonight? Kyle Tucker? Is that the Trivium show? Is that tonight? There's a few things I had to miss this weekend because we're leaving for Atlanta. Henry Malloy to 150. That's tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting to go to that. I'm real bummed. That was one of my favorite records. Actually, that and The Poison, the Bullet for My. I got both of those on vinyl. It was like when I was a high schooler. It's my high school days. We have Bryson Stott to 200. But yeah, I gotta miss that. There was something else too that was really cool. Oh, the Phillies are in town right now with the Cubs. Every year when the Phillies come to town, I go up there and mess with them. Last year there was 2 Phillies I knew. This year they're back down to 1. But they're card guys, so they're cool. But we're going to Atlanta. I'm leaving for the airport at 7 o'clock in the morning Sunday. We'll be here normal hours tomorrow, and then we'll be back. I'll be back Tuesday in the middle of the day. We're just not going to open up. My kids, I coach my oldest. She's got practice at 5. If we're back by then, I'll go up there instead of coming up here. And we'll be back at it Wednesday. When we come back, there's new releases too. It's like Topps Chrome Black. It's on Wednesday, I think. So it's going to be a lot of fun new stuff happening here in the next few days. And we get a Xander Bogaerts relic for the Padres. Griffin Jacks. Jared Jones. A black Reynaldo Lopez, which is a print run of 50. Again, print run of 50. Nobody knows where all the autographs went in Heritage. 3 autos, 10 boxes. Killing it. Killing it here. Jack Liner. Yuki Matsui. Tom says something. That's why the high number, that's why 24 high number is so darn expensive. There's a lot of autographs in that compared to what you usually see in Heritage. We haven't done a whole lot of it, but now I understand. They went right back to where they were. What do we have here on the blue? Milwaukee, Scott. Cincinnati is Chip, and the Dodgers are Jimmy to Gem. Another random. Yeah, little base chrome hat. He's got a tough matchup today. He's like 1 for 18, something like that against a Phillies starter. Harper's 0 for against Colin Rea in his career. He only got 1 auto and 10 relics. The box was neither. I mean, it happens, you know, like Heritage is it gets a full-on retail release, so in terms of production, there's a lot more of this than most of like the hobby exclusive products. We've done those types of cases too, man, and it just doesn't, and I don't think it's a bad product, especially at the price point, but as far as a break goes, when I get on camera, I hop on here and I start saying, "What's up, dudes? Ready to pull some big hits?" And then we just sift through base cards for an hour and a half. It's just not a ton of fun for me. I don't get to be very entertaining. I gotta focus on this and make sure I got all my things where they need to be. And there's really nothing to get too crazy excited about. The surprises don't surprise very often, you know. So you rip this case for, you know, maybe about 20 cards or so. And it's worth it. It's just, it's not the best suited for the breaking style. Well, luckily for us, we did get a box with extra, which almost never happens. So I like that. Two left. Here we go, folks. Find some more ink, shall we? Or Elvis, foil rookie. Henriquez. Jackson Jobe, chrome rookie for the Tigers. Nolan Jones. James Wood at the blue. Zach Wheeler. Carew foil. We have a Rizzo blue speckle here.
Okay.
Sparkle. Rather, sorry. Real Muto Chrome, Tanner Houck blue.
Correct, yeah, that's why I was in the service a better day. But,
Wheeler.
I think that was why we were doing the earlier days than the later days, because they both days ago.
Madrigal. There you go.
Correct.
Kenny.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get it figured out. Like I said, if Jake and then want to like get the other stuff, you know, help them and that's up to them how they want to handle it. Obviously, just makes more sense if I get it done.
Sanoha for the Marlins. My day's big. Yeah, buddy. Only thing cooler than that would be a Miles Mastrobuoni popping up out of nowhere. Melendez. Birdsong rookie. Don Kessinger. Our second stamped buyback. So no more toppers. They traded toppers in for blue paper and chrome. We get Blake Dunn. We do get our fourth autograph of the day. It's Blake Dunn for the Cincinnati Reds. Chip, second auto of the case for you, sir. Congratulations. Riley Green. Seth Brown. We got victory leaders. We got Phillies. We got Brandon. We got Atlanta. We got Andy. So, yeah, we got a true triple here on this one, too. I might find a six-sided dice. I know I have those. Might just do like 1 and 4, 2 and 5, and 3 and 6 as one and the other. I'm not running 10 different randoms for dollar cards at the end of the break. It seems very silly. It's got to be a faster, more efficient way that's equally as fair for everyone. Nacho Alvarez to 150. Oh man, a couple of these are really smashed on the side profile. Like factory. There were some edge issues on some earlier too. We move on to the last one. One more box in this particular break. Been telling you guys all afternoon, you know, I don't like to spam you to death, but we are here to sell stuff. That's what I'm doing all day, every day. Leaf Metal Pop Century. Only comes around once a year. It's like pulling teeth, and then when we break it, everybody goes, holy shit, that was the coolest product you've done. Do you have any more? And I go, no, because it took 18 years to fill. So we're doing that again here in 2025. Tribute's been awesome. It's expensive, no doubt about it, for what it is, but it's awesome. And then game used hockey is a really great value. 4 hits a box in a hockey break at $49 a spot, I think. I mean, you really just can't beat that. Might be 50. I don't think it's much more than that. So they've just gotten rid of the purple hot box. So no more purple box of 24 chromes, and we get all the blue speckles and blue papers instead. So just a lot different edition of Heritage this go around. I don't know if it's better or worse. It's just genuinely different. right, last box coming at you. Here we go. Nathaniel Lowe. Nick York. Oh, we get another one to 76. Another rook, or this time it's a rookie. Aaron Shunk, 38 out of 76 for the Rockies. Ryan Bliss. Drew Romo. Joey Gallo. Lindor with the guns out. Assad and Caminero. Ibanez. Riley Green. Aaron Judge. Foil. Merrill Kelly. Norby and Andrew Walters. Clemente and JD Martinez. Austin Riley Blue. Alvarez. Dual relic. Bichette and Vladdy Jr. Blue Jays. They get an auto and a dual relic today. Both game used, not numbered, still pretty cool. Let's wind this thing down here. Dylan, oops, sorry, wrong pop. Dylan Dingler. Mitch Spence. Ryan Weathers, 81 out of 99 for the Marlins. Waldron. Arcea's a chrome. Reese Olson. Bryson Stott. And folks, that's gonna do it. Let me go find a dice from my Pokemon stuff, and we'll figure out where all these multi-cards are gonna go here in real short order. Real short order. What do we have here? Here's a pack of dice. Oh, here's a dice right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 7 like that. Perfect. All right. That was a whelming break. It was just, that's Heritage, man. That's 1000% what Heritage is. We hit a red ink rookie, which is awesome. We hit a superstar auto in Corbin Carroll, which is awesome. Even though he's not quite Mike Trout's status yet, Corbin's going to be a star for a long time. But yeah, that's very, very Heritage-y. All right, so here we go. I got to get post-it notes. I got to keep track of all of this stuff. So, very straightforward here on the dual cards. We're going to go odds, evens. Odds will be the left side. Evens will be the right side. So, here's the dice. 1, 3, 6, 4, 2, 6, 5. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys can see all the sides of the dice. It's legit. So, odds are evens. Odds left side. Evens right side First one is 3, so it's going to go to the left side. And that will be Ryan Helsley, Cardinals. So cards, take that one down over to Guardians. Next one up is the Rockies, Orioles with the holidays. Odds left side, even right side. That's 3 again. Goes to the Rockies. And our last duel is going to be the Yankees and Dodgers. So odds are Yankees, evens, Dodgers. It is 3 again. That's incredible. Yankees. Take down this one. We have 4 triples. 4 triples. 1 and 4, 2 and 5, 3 and 6 for all of them. So 1 and 4 goes to the top. 2 and 5, 3 and 6. Here we go. It is 5. It's going to go to the Phillies. Zach Wheeler. And then we will do a recap, of course, but we have 7 of these we had to do, so this is much quicker than running a randomizer and sharing links and all of that. Same thing applies here. We got the Dodgers, the Brewers, and the Padres. It is 1, Ohtani and the Dodgers. On all our new and improved sparkly heritage cards. 2 more here. We have the Braves, the Phillies, and the Cubs. Kenny, you looking for 3 or 6, brother? You got it. 3, Shota, and the Cubs. Last one before we recap. We have the Reds, the Dodgers. The Reds, the Dodgers, and the Brewers. So the Reds are 1 and 4. Ohtani is 2 and 5, and Bryce is 3 and 6. It is 4. Ellie and the Reds. So that's all the. Again, I don't think these will be of too crazy high value. Just base non-numbered parallel cards. We do have a lot of those and a lot to sleeves, a lot to sleeve, and this big old stack of other stuff. So that was Heritage. Guys, make sure you go grab your spot. I think Brad said he got his Pop Century spot. That's going to be off the chain. There's 20 1-of-1s in Pop Century this year. I don't even know if I can add those to the counter. It's going to be so skewed. You get 2 1-of-1s in every box, plus 4 autographs. So I mean, you're going to get some stuff. But here we go. Here's what we had in this one. We had the Corbin Carroll autograph to 200 for the Diamondbacks. Will Wagner, blue auto. Freddie Freeman with the relic. Brett Loader to 76 for the Reds. Ohtani. Weathers to 99. Dual relic. Bichette and Vladdy. Lindor variant. Shunk to 76. Alvarez to 150. Blake Dunn. Auto. James Wood. Lopez with a print run of 50. Bogarts relic. Stott to 200. Justin Henry, Malloy to 150, Schmidt to 76, James Wood foil, Castillo to 76, Judge variation, Tucker relic, Henderson variation, Riley to 200, Sandy to 76, Wyatt Langford variation, Waldrop, Edgardo Henriquez, Vladdy Jr. solo relic, Dingler to 200, Harper foil, Carroll variation, Austin Riley relic, Kyle Gibson gold chrome to 50. Cole to 150, Mookie Betts on the foil, James Wood to 200, Tyler Gentry gold chrome to 50, Iglesias to 76, Bader to 76, JV with a relic, Mookie Betts, Tanner Houck to 200, Paul Skeens, Cincinnati Reds, Noel V. Marte, Jackson Holiday, Jacob Wilson, sorry FedEx walked in the door, I got distracted. Kirby to 99, Austin Wells, Kerry Carpenter with a print run of 50, Kevin Gausman to 150, and then Julio And Vladdy Jr. with the variation. Thanks a bunch, everybody. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all in the next